Drake versus Joe Budden and DeMar DeRozan.
Now I seen that. What happened with Joe and Drake?
You a bitch.
Cause I listened to the pod.
What you seen? What you seen? You said you seen that. What you seen?
I seen like when Joe called him a bitch or something.
That's what we're talking about. Because it was started off with Drake and DeMar. Because DeMar was popping up in Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us video.
Yeah,
he had the spotlight in the video. But then Drake felt the way about it, and then he went to the game, and Drake was like glaring at him during the game, front row, whatever. I don't know. Drake's definitely made it hard to defend his actions and the way he's moving.
In this scenario, I kind of get Drake because like if that was your man's like that, like they was men supposedly, like and the sex together,
right?
Boom. So if you my man's like that,
right,
and then you go hop on a song and in the video with a nigga calling me a pedophile, like that's kind of crazy,
right? But no, that's a fact. Feel a way about it,
but the actions that you do, like
right, it's
all
how you
that
handle
tough
the situation.
shit, the game.
Like, if you really feel away, if you really feel away to have the conversation man to man, or scrap with him some, but like if you just pull up
all that cosplaying shit is funny.
Yeah, that was the crazy part, and I wasn't expecting Joe Budden to comment on it. I gotta pull that shit up. That shit was.
Well, you know, Joe gonna talk about that Drake shit.
Right. But in the different times that he's talked about Drake, he hasn't talked about Drake like this.
All that standing at the game, the ice grilling the face, the mumbling under the breath, like we niggas and we respectful, so we ain't gonna say it. But you a bitch. Like it ain't. I ain't even about to try to sit here and do a bunch of unpacking.
It's just not feeling this at all.
Like,
but it's true, like Drake, you're not tough.
He went to the game and cut his eyes.
That's what that money do.
Sucked his teeth.
Yeah, he fucking duck lipped his way. Ooh, these are the duck lips of death.
Wow. Yeah, it's just notable because obviously Joe Budden is who he is, and he's gained the success that he's gained and whatnot, and he still tells it like it is, still authentic with it and whatnot.
Did you see their debate about the Trump and Harris? Yeah, because Drake, I don't know, like Drake, that fake tough guy shit, like again with this back like with the Dirk shit, like why is that like why do people want that to be the norm? Like what is it with like being gangster and tough? Like I don't get it. Like,
what's crazy is because I don't know if you follow Drake on Instagram.
No.
All right, I follow Drake on Instagram, and at the same time as he's like glaring down DeMar DeRozan, he's also like doing weird shit with his hair.
lips and lips
and like
so it's like, bro, like what are you fucking homo thugging? Like I don't get it.
I don't know. That could get us canceled.
How?
I don't like it. It's too close to comfort. What's it called?
We just was talking about how we pro,
but homo thugging it sounds derogatory.
Well, I don't know. Like,
anyway, what's it called?
what is this guy doing though? Like,
I don't know what he's doing because I think that he's taking a hit that he can't come back from. Not like he can't come back from. That he's trying too hard to come back from.
Yeah.
And it's just
but
like
he just put out good music.
But let it lie for a minute because it's every time you put out, because he's put out like mad music
and nobody's just falling on.
No one's fucking with it because like you're proving his point. There's a song he came out with like the different like where he's
the
coming with
Afrobeat joint.
All
the first thing he came out with was like a reggae joint.
All the music he's come out with has proven Kendrick Lamar's point. He's come up with songs with a song with 21 Savage and Young Thug or whatever. So he's working with Atlanta rappers. He's got the song with Lotto. He's got pop songs with Camila Cabello or whatever, Cabello, however you say her name. So it's just proving Kendrick Lamar's point that you're a culture vulture. You need Atlanta to make moves or whatever. And it's all you did was just fall off for a minute. Have niggas miss you or whatever.
Yeah, that's all he had to do. Fall back.
That would have been fire. Can't come up with an album. That would have been fire. But this is the product or result of fame because he's been the star and the highlight, the top guy for so long. He doesn't know how to take an L and like a real L. Like because this is more than when him versus Meek. Even though he didn't take the L there. This is more than him versus Push. where he took somewhat of an L, but it wasn't as bad as it's not like us. One of the things we're talking about.
It's not like us. It's pretty crazy. Like it was playing it. Like he about to perform it at the Super Bowl.
We performed it at the like 5 times at his Juneteenth joint. It was like, I know it's like at least 3 times platinum, if not more, if not like more than that. It's nominated for Grammys.
Yeah,
wild shit. So it's like, you, instead of taking the L respectfully and letting it just be an L, you are adding to the L when you doing shit with your hair, like feminine shit with your hair, and you painting your nails and doing the duck lips, and then coming out with songs that support Kendrick Lamar's point. And Kendrick Lamar, you don't even hear from him. He's just ghost. He's just enjoying his life wherever he's at with his kids or his wife, and he's playing it right. Like, you can't say nothing bad about him. He let the music speak for himself, and Drake is doing everything but that. He's lost in the sauce right now. I don't know what. I wonder
ego.
I wonder what Donnie's thinking or saying. You talk to him in a minute?
You know he loves Drake.
He's standing by him like at this point? I couldn't imagine. I could imagine, because I'll stand by him and I'll stick up for him when it makes sense, but it don't even make no sense no more. I mean, he's supposed to drop an album with PartyNextDoor. Hopefully that drops, because like that would go crazy.
I heard that one snippet on Twitter.
Tough.
But his Party, like, but his Party last album was like, come on.
You fucked with his last album like that?
I like 3-4 tracks.
What do you think of Party? You like 3-4 tracks, so that's not really fucking with the album.
It was like 17 songs, I think.
So you fucked with 3 or 4 tracks? Let me see how many tracks. I don't think it was notable like that. And
I fuck with old Party.
Right.
Like that PartyNextDoor.
Do you think that I think PartyNextDoor, this is
16 tracks.
This is such a segue, but we'll make it for a dope clip.
14 tracks.
I think PartyNextDoor, this is not a conspiracy theory, but like my own thought on PartyNextDoor and his success. I think that his mental health got in the way of his success, his career. I think that I fuck with Party heavy, but I'm not like a OD like diehard fan, but I like fuck with music heavy enough to know that the only thing that makes sense is that like his mental health got into in the way, because he took like a crazy ass hiatus, and when that happens, obviously you take a dive or whatever. But he had the relationship with Jalani, and I feel like that took, and he made mad songs about Jalani, and I think that took a hit to his career in the aspect that like he just never, like the old Party. I don't know. His consistency wasn't there. Even now, his consistency still really isn't there.
Like every album, like he went like 4 years or 5 years without dropping.
And it's always gonna be to people who really know Party, and like, because honestly, he should be at the level of how talented that he is, but like writing for Rihanna, writing for Drake, different like hits of his own or whatever. He should be.
It was like from 2020, Party Mobile. From 2017 to 2020.
You looking at your own joint? You're looking at your own like added play. Yeah, that's not funny. I knew that.
From 2017 to 2020.
Crazy.
And then 2021 came out with that whack ass Colors.
Well, that was an old joint. He like just like a
release,
like throwback. Yeah.
So it was like you ain't do nothing.
I wouldn't say it was whack, because I got some niggas on there, but.
And then this one, PartyNextDoor 4.
Right. And what's called? I agree. Like there's 3-4 joints. I gotta revisit it, because I feel like there's never been like a party product that I don't want to fuck with. Like
that PartyNextDoor 2 is cult classic.
Which one is that? That's the way he's on all white.
Yeah.
The old Party is like, it's just nostalgic, and then the two, like, yeah, I feel like all the part, like
that PartyNextDoor 1 and 2 is just.
But he's like, he was when he dropped I think it was the Party 3 that he was tight that he got like quote unquote snubbed for not going up for Grammys or Grammy nominated, and I'm just like, bro, like, what do you expect when you go ghost for like however long? You just like,
you went from 2014 to 2016.
Can't be doing that.
And that area right there too, that was like prime.
And you're an R&B artist too. Like
that's Tory coming, like that's prime,
bro.
That's prime area.
And I don't even think Tory's might have been nominated for a Grammy, but I don't think he's won anything. But he's super talented. I wonder if he would have taken the route that The Weeknd took and didn't align with Drake, like didn't sign with Drake.
Oh yeah.
Not even going pop. Like going pop would be fire too.
Solo.
But yeah, like doing his own shit. would he been more successful? Because The Weeknd is damn near bigger than Drake.
On Mars.
Yeah, so it's like, if Partisan is way too talented to be at the level of notoriety, like some people, if you say Party to somebody, they might think you just talking about Party Spontaneous.
Yeah.
You know, he also is like not.
But a lot of people don't know about Party.
Right.
That's true.
Exactly. And it's crazy because he's dumb talented. Hopefully they drop that shit. I think they talking about it. It's in talks. If they drop it, it's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be low key. It's not. I mean, actually, because Drake's on it, it's gonna get way more push than if it was just Partisan or just PartyNextDoor. So I'm looking forward to that. Like that, I think that'll be the. I think Drake really should have just did that instead of doing all the goofy shit he's been doing. But
yeah, he should have just ducked off and then dropped that album.
Yeah, but even that still, from a rap aspect, would be like, okay, he made you
go R&B.
Exactly. So it's like, I don't
know. Put 2-3 tracks on there, like
right.
Couple 7-8 bridals or something.
Hopefully we'll get that.
Headlines podcast, over 15 episodes, talking about different things, music related, dating related. We play mad games, mad jokes, different fights, arguments, debates, and whatnot. So the channel is just going to continue to grow. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you check out the rest of the channel, and I'll see you next time.